to Foner Hood's 2014 independent film fall preview. I'm Joe Foner.
And I'm Paul Hood. And today we are at the Midtown Cinema and we're going to talk about some great fall movies coming out.
I'm Sammy Lee Melville. I'm the Midtown Cinema's in-house critic, and I reiterate, these are some awesome movies that we're really looking forward to, and hopefully will be coming to the cinema.
So, Joe, what are you excited about this fall?
The first film I wanted to talk about is Birdman, which stars Michael Keaton and Ed Norton and Naomi Watts, and it's about this actor who his best days are behind him. Michael Keaton had played Birdman in the movie in the past, kind of like in real life, having played Batman, and so in that sense it's kind of a meta film. And he wants to recapture his old glory by writing, directing, and starring in a Broadway show, and easier said than done. He's got diva actors and production issues to deal with, and for any of those of you who've seen the still with him kind of fist fighting with Ed Norton, that looks like it's going to be a real trip. And so the chance to see Michael Keaton try and do all that and then have a nervous breakdown looks like it's going to be just very entertaining. So I'm really excited about that film.
The film I wanted to talk about today was one that did really well at Sundance. It's called Dear White People. And basically the film is about a young college student that challenges the issue of race at a fictional Ivy League school. It stars Tessa Thompson and Tyler James Williams, two virtually unknown actors. But I think this movie will be one of those films that starts the discussion that we need to have as far as what's going on in America with race. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be one of those movies that is kind of like, I don't want to say groundbreaking, but I think it's going to open up a forum for some things we need to talk about as a society. So I'm really excited about it.
And speaking of Sundance, I want to talk about Whiplash, which won at Sundance. It's really good. It's got J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller in it. Basically, is the story of this kid in like a jazz band, a competitive jazz band, and the conductor is kind of very unorthodox in the way he teaches, kind of like a drill sergeant. So it's kind of showing how far it'll take to get to the breaking point for this kid who just really wants to be a musician. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that one sounds really good. I'm looking forward to that. And another one I'm looking forward to is Inherent Vice, which is the first time Thomas Pynchon novel has been adapted for film, and that's directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and stars Joaquin Phoenix as kind of a bumbling, stumbling PI who's doing a favor for an ex-girlfriend and trying to find her currently missing boyfriend. And it's kind of like a combination of a hard-boiled detective noir and almost like a Cheech and Chong movie as it's been described. It takes place in the 70s pop culture in LA. And so if you can imagine Joaquin Phoenix kind of negotiating his way through that, it looks like it's going to be a real fun trip. It also stars Josh Brolin and Reese Witherspoon.
So another movie, The Imitation Game. It's starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley, which I swear it's indie. But basically, it's the story of Alan Turing as he works with the Enigma code in World War II, which is just a fascinating subject in itself. I'm really looking forward to see how they do the story.
Another movie I'm excited about is the new Jason Reitman film, Men, Women, and Children. And it focuses on a group of people, teenagers and also adults that are struggling with sexual frustration and and how it correlates with our obsession with the internet. And I think this movie is going to be something that's very interesting. It almost has the same kind of feel as like when The Social Network came out. It has that same kind of vibe to it, and I think people are going to flock to this movie because it's very relevant and relatable to our times today. So Jason Reitman is going to challenge us again, so I think this movie's going to do well in theaters.
So there's a lot of films coming out this fall, almost 100, and so we didn't get time to talk about everything, but a couple other ones you might be interested in watching. Foxcatcher, starring Steve Carell, who looks amazing as John DuPont, and his efforts to help the Olympic wrestling team, and also stars Channing Tatum. And The Drop, which is another hardboiled detective slash mob mystery starring James Gandolfini in his final appearance. So hopefully some of these films will spark your interest, and you'll start investigating and seeing some of the other stuff out there too. But these are the ones that we're excited about, and hopefully you'll be too.
Yes, and make sure you come out to see these wonderful films at the Midtown Cinema, located at 250 Riley Street in Harrisburg.
Right. So you've been watching Foner Hood's 2014 Fall Indie Movie Preview, and we went through a lot of the films really quickly. So if you're looking for release dates, we're going to put them at the end of the preview. You can look at them all at the same time.
And these are exactly the types of movies that we get here at the Midtown Cinema, so definitely come and check them out.
Yes, and be sure to check us out on YouTube and also on Facebook under Foner Hood Movie Reviews. And as well, you can find us on Penn Live under Film Clips with Paul Hood.
And so this has been Foner Hood. I'm Joe Foner.
And I'm Paul Hood.
And we're out.
And we're out.